You know what I hate? I hate when I'm looking at some good shit and someone comments, "You guys know she's 14, right?" First of all, why are you even bringing that up? Nobody here who is,
Whack enough.
is thinking, no, we aren't even thinking about the age of the character. Also, the majority of the time when these characters are sexualized, they're almost never drawn with the proportions of a child.
Example?
Example? Okay,
Raven from Teen Titans. This is how she looks like in the show. Now let's take a look at how she's drawn outside of the show. Do you notice anything different? Now I can't show you the rest of the image because it's probably too explicit for YouTube, but I'm sure you can imagine what I'm getting at. There is a clear difference between the two drawings, and anyone with eyes can clearly see that the explicit one is not supposed to represent a teenager. And the funny thing is, not even the artists are thinking of the age of these characters. They aren't going, these characters are underage, so I'm gonna age them up. They just draw the characters with porn in mind. No one actually even thinks of the character's age. And this isn't because they are so into it that they don't care. It's more of a, well, why would you? Do you think about the age in regular porn, or do you just look at it and go, I think it's weirder to bring it up. Like, why are you even thinking about that? And not just that, but let's be real. You're just bringing it up because you like riding your high horse. It's not difficult to come to the conclusion that the intent is what matters. The same way that a predator's intent is what matters. If a predator says he's willing to have, with an underage girl, and he shows up to her house, it doesn't matter that she doesn't exist or that she's actually older. The predator's intention was to get with an underage girl. So when it comes to people looking at explicit art of characters who are underage, the question is, are they cooming to this character because she's underage? And the answer to that question is no. If the character looks of age, then they are of age. And I know someone's going to try to take that out of context, but obviously I'm only talking about fictional characters. Because real people have a fixed age, meaning that there is no, well, she has a ring and the ring says she's 150, even though she was born 20 years ago. In fiction, you can have that. In fiction, you can have a girl who looks 20 and be 10. Hell, you can do a time skip and have her look exactly the same, however she's older now. Point is, in real life, if someone is 15, they are 15. There is no, well, they look older.
That's f***ing illegal.
However, I will say it is weird to like a character who looks underage. Lollies and such. Like, I don't get why people try and defend it by saying, well, she's actually 20, but she just looks 10. Like, really, bro? The character not only looks 10, but acts and sound 10. And in a way, you can say if a character looks underage, they are underage. Because I personally don't care about canon age. However, I will say this. If you're looking at art of the character and the character looks older, then I think it's fine. But if you like the lolly version, especially if you go out of your way to find it, then I think you have some serious explaining to do.
you want to explain yourself?
Now you can say it's a fictional character so it doesn't matter, but I think you're missing the point. The character looks underage, so you being into it might suggest that that's what you're into in real life. And I know someone's gonna say, well, it's subjective. A character might look of age to some people, but not to other people. Look, if the character looks of age in fan art, then that's all that matters. Plus, if you're at a gray area and it's hard to decide whether it's lolly or not, I think it would be safe to say you're not a creep. In conclusion, if a character looks of age, they are of age, because fictional characters don't really have a real age, so it doesn't really matter how old they are canonly. But this also means if the character looks underage, then they are underage. And it doesn't matter that they aren't real, it's still weird. But anyway, that's why I think age doesn't matter in anime or cartoons. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.